The Louisa Arts Center is a vital part of this community.
I think it is such an important part of Louisa in Central Virginia.
The Arts Center is amazing. First of all, there's a huge community of people that come in here.
To think that this community values the arts, values the performing arts, that to me is very moving.
The Louisa Arts Center, since its inception, has grown considerably.
We have great fine arts, we have art education, we have a fantastic performing arts program, we have musical arts, we have live theater.
That's a gift that a community can give, to bring in music and theater and humor and art, all that happens under this building.
There are so many different things that are offered here for the surrounding area and beyond.
For it to be right here, the Louisa Arts Center in the center of our county is just such a benefit to us as an educational system.
We choose a lot of our musicians because we know people really want to see them.
Keeping it fresh, keeping it new, keeping it exciting for the public.
Gospel music and bluegrass and country, as well as rock and roll and classical music.
We've got some energetic audiences here, and what I like is every now and then they're up in the aisles dancing. There's a lot of movement going on.
When you're in a 200-seat theater that has amazing acoustics, being able to see the artist perform it right there, they can feel the energy that the music has to offer, and they can hear the nuances that on a radio you can't appreciate.
These girls have mountains to move today. Are you married now?
A theater, in a way, truly represents the community.
When I found out that they were opening community theater here in Louisa, I was so excited because I love being on stage. And this community has really supported us.
What keeps the Louisa Arts Center going is the people that come through the door. Whether they are volunteers, whether they're workers, whether they're audience members.
The volunteer contribution is vital to the success of the Arts Center. They are part of everything that we do.
I admire the efforts that go into making something like this work.
Otherwise this third of the audience can't see you.
When people get to come and be entertained by live performances, it's different than going to the movies. It's different from watching television. You are interacting with those people on stage.
We have to deal with this. No, it cannot.
You have so many guests coming in. You have locals certainly that are under this umbrella of this Performing Arts Center, but you have guests from all over the world come in, and it puts you on an international plane. That's a big deal.
This year I had the privilege of being in the production of Steel Magnolias.
I am a little bit embarrassed.
We had extremely talented women across the board, from the first read-through to the last performance. These women were dynamite, and I was very blessed to be a part of it.
It's not that I'm unfriendly, I'm just worried about the nail.
The Louisa Arts Center opened up youth theater about 3 years ago, and it has exploded.
Could you repeat the question?
It's not just about putting on a show or a performance. These kids are learning to work together, and when you work with people for a couple of months or a couple of weeks and then you put something together, it definitely gives people a bond.
Camp Spotlight provides a great avenue for me to pursue acting.
And I never want to be the first one to fall asleep at a sleepover.
It's helped me a lot with my acting skills.
It's definitely helped me in school and giving presentations or anything else involving public speaking.
These kids learn to speak in front of an audience. They lose that fear of being in front of people. It gives them a kind of confidence.
I think if you go past that stoplight and turn right, it's right on that block.
The Louisa Louisa Arts Center has meant a lot to Louisa County Public Schools and our students because I think it's important for a student to get a well-rounded education, to not only get the reading, writing, and arithmetic, but also have an exposure to the visual arts, the performing arts. That's a part of being a well-rounded individual.
Well, it is not light that is needed, but fire.
Frederick Douglass was a historical figure that came recently.
Your high independence only reveals the immeasurable distance between us.
Students came away saying that it was as if they had been able to hear Frederick Douglass actually speak, and so it felt as if it were history coming alive.
The condition of her civilization.
And it's so important. Many of these children never see a live production.
I think it also expands their thinking and expands their world.
Louisa is the place to go and display your artwork. It's very important to have a venue for the artists.
They really bring in the community with a variety of work.
Wow, there's some huge talent around here.
It's lovely space. There's lots of good light. Also, it's very convenient to a lot of places. So people from Richmond, people from Charlottesville, people from Fredericksburg, people from Northern Virginia can come here.
As the reputation starts to grow, people want to come here. I think the driving objective now is to continue having it the best possible entertainment venue in Central Virginia.
It takes a lot of effort, a lot of work, and a lot of time to build an audience. I was really happy to see how eager that audience was to support and participate. And you don't see that everywhere. And you see that here in Louisa. And to see that it was selling well weeks out in advance, to me that's a remarkable thing.
One great thing is the economic impact. The local restaurants are filled the night of a show, and they have to put on more wait staff in order to accommodate that. If you want to brighten your life, you want to do something more with your life, go to the Arts Center. Your life will be enriched and brightened by walking through the doors at the Louisa Arts Center.